conditioner. No, the Redken one, not that one. We have plenty of that one. I don't need any more of that one. I need the Redken. Can you place that order, please? I told you like 3 times. I appreciate you. Thank you. Also, isn't my 2 o'clock supposed to be here? No, I'll call and check. Just place the order, please. Place it now because I want to be able to get it in by tomorrow, and the order needs to be placed by 5 o'clock if I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Thank you, Charlotte. Let me see the number. Hi. Yes, this is Jaden from Salon. Yes. Is this? Yes. Okay, perfect. Yeah, just wanted to make sure that you were coming in for your 2 o'clock. It's 2:10, so yeah, 10 minutes past, and that typically is around the time that we start doing cancellations and fees and things like that. So I just wanted to make sure you were still coming. Oh, you're in the parking lot. You were just trying to finish up your food before you came in. Okay, well, we don't mind if you eat in the chair. Oh, you don't like eating around other people? Okay, well, just so you know, I do have other appointments today. So it would be nice if you could come in. You know? You're coming in? Okay, great. Thank you. Bye. That's so weird. She's literally sitting in the parking lot eating. I told her she could come in. She said she doesn't like eating around other people, but I have other appointments today. I think she's on the books for something crazy too, like a intense style or something like that. So I don't know what that's about. She said she's coming inside. Did you place the order? You did? Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Let me see. I have a haircut wash and style right after her, so she's gotta get a move. Oh, I think that's her. Hi. Yes. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna be in my chair over here. Okay. 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 All right. I'm just going to talk to you in the mirror here. Okay. Yeah. Just so you're wondering what I'm looking at. I'm looking at you in the mirror. Okay. All right. So before we get started, hi, my name is Jaden. It's my salon, but I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be doing your services today, okay? Right, okay. First and foremost, I see that you had on the books for a bleach. Okay, so typically that is an all-day process a lot of the time, especially with your hair being so dark. So I'm not quite sure what I'll be able to do for you there. And you were also 10 minutes late, so that cut our time down, you know? And you only booked an hour-and-a-half appointment, so I'm gonna be honest with you, that's most likely not happening today, if I'm being honest with you, because, you know, I don't want to use up time for the appointment after you and not prioritize the other clients, you know, because their time is also very valuable. So I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay, about that. And take a look at the health of your hair, and I will also decide what we're doing today as well. And then also you were 10 minutes late, so that is usually around the time when we start giving out like fees and things like that. So I believe there is like a $20. There is a $20 late fee, so that is going to be incorporated into your pricing today, okay? Well, sweetie, when you book online, it does tell you on the website that if you're late, there is a fee, and then it goes up every like 5 minutes that you're late or so. expensive already. I like to think that my services are worth it. I do great work. I have great reviews, so it is worth the money for sure. But my time is also valuable, and all of my other employees' time, as well as the people that are after you, whose time you're gonna be cutting into. So when people are late, it kind of throws off the rest of the day because everybody's kind of pushed back, you know, especially when you are booked back to back to back like we are here at the salon. So that's the reason why I say have people pay that, because it's just an incentive to do better, essentially. So is that cool? Yes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take your hair down from you, okay? Okay, let's see what we're working with here. Alright. I can already tell you are in dire need of a haircut. These ends are sticking straight up. They don't even fall when you hold them. Like, look. I know you've seen like that dead end test online. You see how your hair is just sticking straight up like that? Yeah, that typically means that it's dead. You definitely are in dire need of a haircut. I honestly would take off like 3 inches if we were getting all of the dead ends off. But I know that your hair is very important to a lot of people, so I know you probably might want to go in increments, which we could do. We don't have to take everything off today, but you definitely need about 3 inches. Honestly, a little bit more than that if I'm being honest with you, but okay, let's see. No, you don't have to do the haircut, and you don't have to take off anything you want to take off. I am just giving you my professional opinion because I did go to school for this, so I do know a little something about what I'm supposed to be talking about, you know. Yeah, I do know a little something. Yeah, I'm not like just completely ignorant. So you don't have to, but I'm just telling you what you probably should do. But it's your hair, and I'll do whatever you want me to do because you know it's your hair. So no, I'm not trying to force you to cut all your hair off or nothing like that. So alright. Okay, so yeah, if I was giving you my professional opinion from cosmetology school that I went to and got a degree in, I would say cut about 3 to 4 inches. But again, we could do like 1 and then cut 1 inch every appointment or something like that, so it's not so drastic. Or you don't gotta cut nothing at all and you can leave with your fried ends. It's really your business, you know. Let's look at your scalp health. Your scalp looks pretty clean. Looks good. Looks good. Would you say that you have oily hair? Yeah, I can tell. I can tell for sure. Definitely looks a little bit on the oily side. For sure. You've got a little bit of like white flakiness going on in here. Did you use like dry shampoo, or is that like just from your scalp, or what's that? You use dry? Okay, alright. Well, it's my job to ask, you know, if you have dandruff or something. I'm gonna need to know what products to use on you to combat that. So that's why I have to ask. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to, you know, insinuate that you're dirty or something. Like, having dandruff doesn't make you dirty. I have dandruff. Okay, sometimes our scalps just are dry or they produce too much, you know, whatever. Like, I'm not trying to say you're dirty. I'm just saying your scalp, you got some flakes. You use dry shampoo? Okay, that's all you had to say. That's it. Okay. Oh yeah, your hair is on the oily side. Use the products to combat the oil. Nothing too oily for you then. Give it a little scratch and just wanting to go blonde. Okay, do you have a picture, a frame of reference, something like to give me some sort of idea of how blonde? Because we are on a bit of a time crunch because you know you were late. So yeah, do you have any like frame of reference or anything? Do you have a reference? Okay, go ahead and get that out. Let me see that. Oh, your hair is also very tangled, so we're gonna have to do a detangle for you today as well. Oh, let me see. That's what you want, like today, or like in 3 months from now. You want that today? Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, babe. That's totally not happening. Unless you want to leave it with the pixie cut. If you want to leave with the pixie cut, I can make that happen for you. But if you want to leave retaining your length, babe, that's not happening. That is platinum blonde. That's like platinum. Like it's so blonde. It's borderline silver, like blue purple. That is not happening today in one sitting, and especially in the hour that we have a time frame. That is completely like unrealistic expectations, unfortunately. Yeah, because to get something, your hair is pretty dark, so to get something that light, we would have to do at least probably like 2 to 3 rounds of bleach. I'm saying more so 3. I could probably make it happen in 2, but that would be with like 40 developer or something crazy, and I would have to be careful because I obviously your hair has been dyed, so your hair's never been dyed. This here, on this head of yours, has never been dyed. This head, this here, right here, this one, you see this one? This has never been dyed before. Sweetie, I thought we already established that I have been doing this for a long time, and I am trained, and I know a little something about a little something. Sweetie, this has been dyed. You're telling me it's not. You're telling me this has never been dyed, but when I hold it up to the light, it literally turns red. I would be willing to bet that at one point you were a redhead, and there's red under here. It literally turns red when I hold it up to the light. Unless you're like a secret ginger. You've definitely had like a gloss or something on this hair. Okay, I know what I'm talking about, babe. I've been doing this for far too long. You've definitely had this hair dyed, so clearly there's some sort of something going on here, which means that I would have to do like either a color remover or I would just have to bleach on a really low developer, and it would be more increments of bleach to get it to that desired color, which again we don't have time for, and I can't do that all in one sitting again unless you're trying to leave with a pixie cut. Are you trying to leave with the pixie cut? You're not trying to leave with the pixie cut? Yeah, I didn't think so. So I fear this here is gonna, I probably could lighten it 1 shade, max 1. And even then I wouldn't recommend it because your hair's kind of fried right now, so I feel like the most that I can do for you today is a cut. Maybe we can give you a wash. I can give you like a dry cut so you can see exactly what look you're going for. Maybe if you want some layers, like I can let you leave here with something fun, but it won't be bleach because one, we don't have time because you were late, and two, your hair is not in the health or ready for that kind of thing, and I refuse to fry your hair off and then you're walking around with crazy looking hair and telling people that I did it, because that's not gonna happen. We can also do like a little bit of a color remover just to see if we can lighten this hair up a little bit from whatever color you've got on here that just telling me that you don't got on here, but I know for a fact you do. Let's see. Oh yeah. Something. Do you comb your hair every day? Okay, it's just a question. I'm not trying to imply that you're dirty or something. I'm just asking. You'd be surprised how many people don't comb their. I don't comb my hair every day. I've got curly hair. That's not possible. So, I'm not trying to be funny when I ask those questions. I just need to know the answers. I'm telling you, there's two people that in this world that you don't lie to. Okay, your lawyer and your hairdresser, because you will end up in jail or bald. So, I just need you to be honest with me. There needs to be no attitude or nothing, okay? I'm just trying to help you out. So you have dyed your hair. How many times? 6. You dyed your hair 6 times. Okay, so what are we talking? Okay, so you originally went blue, and then orange, and then reds, and then purple, and then back to reds, and then brown. So all of that is under here, because that's how that works, the dye just doesn't magically leave once you dye over it. It's all still under here. Right, okay, yeah, so definitely the bleach is definitely not happening. Okay, we're gonna do a little detangle, and then we'll give you a cut, and then after that we'll wash and maybe style, or we'll do a little comb and wash and style, and then we'll see if I'm booking your next appointment. Maybe we can get, be naturally lighter. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna brush out your hair a bit, okay? Yeah, your ends are very, very, very tangled. Tremendously. Yeah, I can try and be as soft as possible. I'm also tender-headed, so I do get it, okay? Alright. Okay. Even softer than that, okay? That better? Even softer than that? Okay. Sweetie, if I do it any softer than that, I'm not going to be touching your hair anymore. Is that what you want? I don't know what you want me to do. I feel if you're this tender-headed, you might need to be detangling yourself, Okay, well, I can't wash your hair and style it without detangling it. Does that sound like it makes sense to you? Oh, hold on. Am I detecting an attitude? I've been detecting an attitude, and I've let it slide, I think, one too many times. Okay, you know what, sweetie? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you this pack, this scrunchie. I'm gonna take this clip, okay? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give you this scrunchie back. And there's a salon, I think 3 doors down. They do discount cuts and stuff like that. Maybe they can do what you need, because clearly you have a problem with everything that I'm saying and doing. And quite frankly, I don't have time. No, this is my store. This is my salon. This is my business. And if you have a problem with every little thing that and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Maybe you need to head on down a couple doors down. Okay? There you go. Alright, we won't even charge you for the consultation. How about that? You can just go ahead and head out. Yeah.